Thanks for checking out this quick review of the PCKL Pro Series paddle. This is an early edition, I think, of the Pro Series because there's a Pro Series 16 out now that's a dark colored face paddle. But I purchased this because we still are trying to just fill out the paddle inventory for our family. So we're at 3 now, and I'm hoping to secure one more very soon. But this PCKL Pro Series paddle I had seen some reviews about, was encouraged by what I had seen, and when I went to go shop for it on Amazon, as I am prone to do, found that there was a 40% off instant coupon. So I could not pass that up and placed the order for this. I received it quickly, unboxed it, and it came in a very pretty looking box. I'm going to say disappointed only now because I'm accustomed to receiving a paddle cover with the paddles that I've purchased or received. But this one did not come with a paddle cover, so I'm currently using the bubble wrap as my paddle cover. But the things I like about this paddle, let's start off with that, is the elongated shape. You can see how it's got a longer sort of face on it. The dimensions are still pretty well within standard. I mean, it's 16.5 inches in length, about 7.5 inches across. The core thickness of this is thinner than what I have so far. I've got two 16 millimeter paddles. This one's a 13, although I did see one review say it was a 10, but I wouldn't say that it's that noticeable of a difference. I think it is 13. It's a little bit smaller, so I'll say more about this, but it does give more pop and a little more power in terms of how it plays. But it's a shorter handle. The handle's like I think 4 and a bit inches, so it's really designed for one-handed backhands. PCKL Pro Series, this particular paddle has it's described just as a carbon fine grit face. So it's not carbon fiber, it's not Toray T700, it is fine grit carbon, but you can feel it. You can feel, and you can maybe even hear some of that abrasiveness that is going to help generate some spin off of your paddle face. The sweet spot on this is I won't say it's generous, because really when I took it straight out of the box and just kind of got a feel bouncing a pickleball off of it, I would say that the sweet spot was limited to up here, kind of just the top half, maybe even top third, although I think that's probably restricting a little bit too much. And I thought, wow, okay, so that's a smaller sweet spot than I have been using in the 2 paddles that I have. So I did add some metal tape to kind of the lower half of both sides of the paddle, and that's why now it's covered up with a blue electrical tape perimeter. But that has significantly expanded the sweet spot. Did add a bit to the weight, of course, between putting on an over grip, the metal tape, and the electrical tape. But honestly, it's listed as default 7.8 ounces out of the box. I think it weighed a lot, or significantly less than that when I first got it, and then when I added the metal tape, I think it only came up to about 7.8 then. So still a really light paddle. As I say, playing with it, it is very poppy. It gives me a lot of spin, but I'm finding that I need to adjust a little bit for how much pop it gives, especially kind of when I'm even just trying to serve, finding that I'm driving the ball a little longer than I had maybe thought I would, given the sort of velocity of my swing and everything. But so if you're looking for something with a little more zip off of the face, and yet still some really really good sort of grit in terms of being able to generate spin. I wouldn't say that it doesn't have a great touch. It's got good touch, although I need to play with it more. But I don't think the quote-unquote dwell time is as high on a 13 millimeter paddle, just because the ball is not going to kind of sink into the honeycomb core in the same way. But you know, again, I got a great deal when I shopped for this. Very happy to have this in the arsenal. It is USA pickleball approved. I checked the website. Even though it's stamped on here, you just never know. But I'm looking forward to be playing with this more, and hopefully get the rest of the fam out. So anyway, thanks for watching this, and I hope that your pickleball journey is going well.